Hey y'all, Amina78 here. Welcome to everyone who is watching, everyone who is checking in from Amina78, as well as the Lady Leo Network. Welcome, welcome. Another week has passed. So I am here to give you a review of this week's episode of My 600 Pound Life. And y'all, this week we had Stephanie. Stephanie is continuing on the theme of, for lack of a better word, bullshitters. Folks who are continuously wasting Dr. Now's time. So let me grab my notes real quick, y'all. Hang on. Because Stephanie was it took me 3 times to watch this to even get through her and her shenanigans and the nonsense and the drama. So Stephanie, 36, she's living in Anacortes, Washington. So she's in the tippy top of the country. Comes on with Stephanie in the bed. So Stephanie is in the bed, and we see this other bed at the foot of her bed. Kind of find out that's her youngest son, so they sleep in the room together. Hmm. I'm like, okay, so let's see how this is progressing. So Stephanie rolls and shakes and moans and groans and oh, woe is me, and screaming at the baby to get up and all this different kind of nonsense. And then next thing we see, her mom comes in the room. Now, in watching this episode, I have to say one of the biggest issues in this was Stephanie's mama. Stephanie's mama had problems, which then transferred to Stephanie, and Stephanie is now transferring the problems onto her kids. So here's this grown 36-year-old woman with 3 kids. When we get to the kids in a minute, your mama gotta come help you get out the bed. Your mama who don't live with you, who have to get up, get dressed, leave their house, come to your house and help you get up out the bed. This makes sense. Okay. So yeah, this is literally y'all how I'm sitting here watching this. Like, mm-hmm. Okay. I already see this gonna be another week with no surgery. We 5 minutes in and I already see where this is getting ready to go. This is Mike. This is the female version of Mike. So Stephanie's mama come help her get out the bed, and we get our notorious shower scene. Really wasn't anything magical going on there, except she was, crying and hollering about it was hurting, and could her mama hurry up and wash her so she could get out and get some relief. So then we see Stephanie, y'all. This was for me, the second most disturbing part of the entire episode. She's in her living room. This is where she spends. If she's not in the bed, this is where she spends her time. Stephanie is in the living room. Her 13-year-old son, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. Her 13-year-old son is in the kitchen cooking breakfast. And he every bit of 400 pounds himself at 13 years old. He is in there cooking like he is cooking for the Navy. He scrambling eggs. He cooking sausage. He cooking bacon. He making pancakes. He making waffles. He done sliced up a damn ham. And when I say a ham, I mean a whole ham. This child cooking like it's Thanksgiving. Stephanie in there, greasy, with her mama looking half slow. I'm sorry, y'all, but I really feel like these people was like literally like another couple decimal points, a few more hundredths of a point, they'd have been on the spectrum. Yeah, thinking, yeah, because in your mind, your 13-year-old son getting up cooking like it's Thanksgiving and it's only breakfast and that's for you. This makes sense to you, and even if it makes sense to you, why is your mama going along with it? But we get to that later. So he in there cooking up the food. He brings the food out, y'all. Uh, okay, we have ham at Christmas. We have ham Christmas and Easter. Well, no, more Christmas than Easter. And we don't eat ham on the level that this bro did. Literally, it was a mound. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture and stick this in this video. Y'all, it was a mound of ham sliced up like they were steaks. And it just piled up like it's 12 other people coming to sit down and eat. Y'all, it was ridiculous. And she sat there and ate ham and bacon and sausage and a dozen of scrambled eggs and juice and chocolate milk and all of this nonsense. Like, this is the most normal thing in the world. First of all, who eating pancakes and waffles in the same meal? Wait. Other than Stephanie, where does this take place on a consistent basis? Because I haven't been there, and I'm really not trying to go. So, y'all, then we get into, it was supposed to be Stephanie's story, but I'm gonna say it was Stephanie's bullshit justification for why she going through what she going through. So apparently Stacey's parents, Stephanie, excuse me, y'all, parents was young. You know, they was consulting adults. They was like 19, so I don't really consider that young. But this is her story, so I'm gonna let her tell it. They was young and you know, they had to get odd jobs and all this different kind of nonsense, and so they wasn't around much. And the only time she really had to spend with her daddy is when she was riding with him when he had an ice cream truck, y'all. So she would ride around with him, while he hitting the neighborhoods, selling the ice cream. Only problem was Stephanie ass was back there eating all the damn ice cream. So again, how much money could daddy really be making when your ass back here eating all the inventory? So you start out eating from the jump. Then she goes into she just always felt alone and this and that and the woo, and then her goofy ass mama gets up on here talk about yeah, we was young and her dad and I had a falling out, so he was a truck driver, so he left. And so when did driving trucks become an odd job? Because last time I checked, that these truck drivers were getting a little bit of bank, like all the banks. So this odd job situation y'all trying to sell me on, it's not working. So sound like mama was out of order. The more I sit here and think about all what was said, sound like mama was real out of order, and daddy was tired of that because she was impeding progress. So she sets off the breakup. They break up. He continues on. He leave, do his, with the, I guess he went full-fledged into the truck driver situation and then decided to settle in California. So if y'all was in Washington, he's settled in California, that really ain't that far. What's the problem? So yeah, so she gets rid of daddy. She get her a new man. Folks ain't got no control over the twat these days. So mama can't get straight and get herself together. So she had to go get a man. So kind of find out this dude was an alcoholic. So they was having problems and this and that. So I guess she realized, what? I had it better. I had it much better before. Let me go ahead and get back with my husband. So she calls up the daddy, whatever. He was like, look, pay the freight for y'all to, get here to California, and I'll take care of the rest. So she leaves the alcoholic dude, packs up. By this time it's Stephanie, and she's got 3 brothers. I want to say 3 brothers. So yeah, boyfriend, alcoholic abuser. Okay, so yeah, daddy told pack up the kids, pay the freight, you get to California, I'll take care of the rest. They gets to California, they trying to get situated. They get a call, find out, daddy has died in a car accident. So they got to California, expecting to get back with a husband. He dies unexpectedly, so now she got to figure out what to do. So she's trying to figure out what to do. Things not going well, and I feel like it's some more to this that we haven't gotten. But some kind of way, she's in contact. Stephanie's mom is in contact with her mother, which would be Stephanie's grandmama. She telling her about what's going on, and grandmama done called CPS, Child Protective Services. Next thing we know, folks is getting snatched up, going to the group home, to the foster care. So the same day she found out her daddy died, It was the same day she got snatched. Her and her brothers got snatched up and was sent to foster care. This is supposed to be the reason Stephanie can't get herself together. But I call bullshit because Stephanie, you just told us you was eating up all the ice cream on the damn ice cream truck. So daddy was still alive back then. So what the hell was the problem? Whatever the problem was way before daddy died when you was sitting up there eating up all the ice cream off the damn truck. Like daddy come rolling down my street, I get over there, like, can I get a damn, you know what I'm saying, fudge pop? He like, I ain't got none because this bitch done ate them up. Like, what we doing? Excuse me, y'all. Foolishness. So whatever was going on with Stephanie, we still really don't know, because you're not gonna sit here and convince me. Even though your parent dying is, you know what I'm saying, traumatic. You know, if you know them and you know they raised you and all this and all that. But Stephanie, you had problems before that. So let's get to the real meat of what's going on. So she on the old what was me, this is that. So the mama ends up finding this dude. What's his name? Mark? I think his name was Mark. So yeah, she ends up meeting this dude Mark. Mark looked like he a couple eggs short of a dozen. They get together, get married. He called himself gonna fix everybody. But dude, these problems was way deeper than anything you had any experience with, so you can fix all of that. But it's just amazing how it was Stephanie and these three brothers, and Stephanie the only one in this type of predicament. Because like when I said we never saw the brothers, we never heard anything about the brothers. So the brothers probably was like, look, I ain't associating with y'all. This is foolishness. Y'all need to get it together. So we never hear or see these brothers. So now we going to, we gotta have a trip to the grocery store. Stephanie and her mama, I don't think they go to the bathroom without each other. Like, I don't think neither one of them take a piss by themselves. So I'm just confused about how her mama is sustaining this marriage when all you do is run in behind and spend all your time with Stephanie. I'm curious about how that's working. Maybe it's cool because, like I said, he a couple eggs short of a dozen, so maybe he don't see the problem. But okay, so y'all, they get to the store. So from the parking lot, it seems to be a incline. Y'all saw this, right? There's an incline from the parking lot to actually get up to the store. Now Stephanie's ass is in the wheelchair. She expected her mama to push her in the wheelchair up the incline so that they could get into the store. Bitch, you slow. No, we're not doing that. You either figure out how to get up here on your own, or we can go back to the house. But what I'm not going to do is push your fat ass up this damn hill, and then you think I'm going to walk around this store with you. That's not how this going to work. Be pushing you in my damn womb, fall out in the damn parking lot. I'm good. We don't need them type of situations. So her goofy ass mama tries it. She like, look, I can't go no further. You have to come up with something. So Stephanie musters herself together, and they get up in the store. Y'all, this trip to the grocery store was utter and complete foolishness. Foolishness and fuckery. This is what we're going to call this trip to the store. Y'all, how can I put this? Okay, have anybody ever heard like their mama, their grandmama, their auntie, their uncle, anybody say don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry because you're just going to start picking up all kind of stuff? This is what happened. That's exactly what happened when her and her mama went to the grocery store. Because I didn't understand how any of that shit went together at all. Like, same people, when they go to the grocery store, you kind of look at the cart and tell what it is they're going to be cooking. Like you might see you might see a jar of Prego and some kind of ground meat. It might be turkey, might be ground beef, might be pork, might be chicken. Hell, might be all of them. You're gonna make the meatballs and make it do what it do. You might see some cheese, some cream, a couple eggs. You're like, you might be trying to get your little fettuccine situation on. You might see some. I mean, hell, even if you low budget, you some hamburger helper. Like you can kind of tell what it is people gonna be doing with. Nothing. Nothing in them. Nothing. First of all, when they finished, this is the part had me, y'all. When it was time to go to the checkout counter, Stephanie on the little hover around, with the basket in the front, and her mama is got a regular boogie. What we didn't see is, so when Stephanie is in the little hover around, it's time to go check out. She can't get through. Excuse me, y'all. She can't get through the aisle. But Stephanie got the whole buggy up in the front. The basket part was to the brim. When I say to the brim full of bullshit, that is what I mean. So you see her not able to get in. You see her mama come take all the stuff out, put it on the conveyor belt, whatnot. And she tells her, back up and just go around. I'll meet you on the other side. Now, while we watching Stephanie back it up and get on around to the other side, we don't see her mama emptying the 2 full fucking buggies she had. So it was 2 buggies and the bullshit Stephanie had. And all of that went home with Stephanie. I don't understand. 2. 1, 2, unos, dos. Buggies to the brim. Regular buggies. And then because now Stephanie she had one of them quality ones, where it wasn't just a little piece of buggy, like would be on a bicycle. It went all the way around, so it had some circumference on it. It was real deal. She had that filled to the brim. So y'all got 2.5 buggies of bullshit. Okay. I'm sorry, but in the history of my 600-pound life, I've never seen that. And anybody, and I missed it because I was in shock. Y'all let me know, because I haven't seen that. Two whole buggies and a half of crap. On the state's dime. Stephanie don't work no well. Stephanie don't have no husband. What Stephanie does have is 3 kids by 3 different men. That's what Stephanie got, y'all. Stephanie is so into, I'm the victim. Oh, woe is me. I can't be alone. I can't be by myself. That you out here meeting dudes and y'all having unprotected sex hours later and you get pregnant. This was Stephanie doing. Not only did you do it once, you did it twice. Because she only admitted to having one. That wasn't even no relation. That was a situationship, y'all. She only admitted to one situationship. So you have 3 kids by 3 dudes, and probably if 2 of them walked in the room, you don't even remember their ass. Y'all. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's just too damn much. Stephanie mama, let's get into her, because like I said, she was the problem. Y'all, Stephanie mama got up in here hollering about, I don't ever want to be without her. She my best friend, and I'm gonna do whatever I got to do, and we gonna spend all our time together, this and that, and ma'am, ma'am, this is troubling. First of all, where your friends? You got a husband, but like I said, something wrong, something ain't right on the home front over there, cause he too cool with you spending all your time over here with this bro. Where your friends? Bet with her friends. For somebody who don't like being alone and don't want to deal with solitude and tranquility, bitch, where your friends? Like, don't none of these folks have no damn peoples. Like, every now and then you might see one, the good girlfriend come through and be like, I mean, damn girl, before you got fat like this, we used to hang, we used to do this and do that and the woo woo woo. Like, every 7 or 8 episodes you might see that. Or the fat, the fat guy up in there, and the friend be like, look, I take you see Dr. Now I'm gonna rock with you. But like these last episodes, motherfuckers ain't got no friends, y'all. It's troubling. It's troubling. I feel like I should go see these folks and just knock on the door and be like, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Like, As y'all can see, I mean, I'm not a stick figure, but I ain't looking like them neither, and I am currently in my weight loss journey. So we'll get into that on another stream. But did this him? What y'all doing? Yeah, no. First off, I got a whole real job, a 9 to 5, W-2 type of situation. So I can't afford to sit here and eat like these folk, cause I got bills. Like I got responsibilities. Like the government and the state don't pay for shit up in here. So, hey. So, Stephanie decides she wants to go see Dr. Now, y'all. Her mama, boo-hooing and crying, I'm gonna miss you, and you my best friend, and all this and all that, now you, and call me every minute that you gone, and all of this and all that. Nonsense. And the stepdaddy takes her. Now, he gonna drive her from Washington State, which is like here, to Texas, which is like here. Y'all, they got in this Honda Odyssey. When I tell y'all, can somebody hold up? I got sidetracked for a minute. Can somebody explain to me why in these last 2 seasons, no, I won't say last 3, these people have really not wanted to get in the back? Get your ass in the back. You big as hell. You 700 plus pounds. I'm trying to drive you. You got shit hanging all over the gear shift and all of. I can't get no rest. I can't get no room. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in the back. We got a whole van. Why you up here in the front? Then tell me we got to stop because I'm hurting. We got to stop. Can I get something to eat? Y'all. She said it was gonna take them 3 days to get there, right? And reason it was gonna take the 3 days is because she knew it was gonna be a lot of stopping, because she was gonna be hurting. It was gonna be all this pain. Like, half y'all be hooked on pain medication. Why y'all ain't dosing up before y'all get your ass in the damn, before y'all take this ride? You know what it is. Damn. Like, take a hit and get your ass in the bag. And let's ride, Clyde. I be confused. Anyway, y'all. Stephanie and her stepdaddy heads out on this trip. They still in the neighborhood. Stephanie was like, can we get something to eat? He was like, all right, cool. Y'all, they pull up to the drive-thru. Stephanie orders a combo. Then she ordered a separate sandwich. Then she ordered some egg rolls. Then she ordered 2 desserts. Then something else. Y'all, that shit came to $45.82, and we didn't hear nothing about what her stepdaddy was gonna eat. $45.82 on one meal. One trip. Like, are you serious? I mean, ain't nobody batting no eyelash, ain't nobody grown, ain't nobody looking around. Oop, none of that. Just, it'll be $45.82. Please drive around. The fuck? Oh, okay. So this 3-day trip ends up taking 6 days because Stephanie can't get herself together. So they finally get to Dr. Now's office. Y'all know how this go. Get to the waiting room, sit down. Little nurse. I think she is just completely, the older one. I think she's just completely desensitized. And I think at this point, she like me can look at these folks and be like, you finna come here and waste time? So all the pleasantries and all that, you know what I'm saying, what we was getting, none of that. And she was like, come on back. Let me zero this out before you get on here. Stephanie gets her ass up on the scale, y'all. She weighs 611 pounds. Now, I personally thought it was going to be more than that. So Stephanie must be really short. Stephanie must be like 5 feet, 5'1" max. Because looking at her, she looked like she weighed way more than 611 pounds. So, get on in there. Y'all know room 5. Y'all, if room 5 could talk. Room 5 got some stories, y'all. Room 5 got some stories. So Stephanie and her goofy stepdaddy up in the room. Here comes Dr. Now. It must have just been a vibe of bullshit in the air. Cause even Dr. Now came in on the defensive, like, why you here? She's like, I'm ready to lose weight, and I'm ready to do this, and I'm ready to do that, and the woo, 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 woo. He was like, so I mean, what have you done previously to try to yourself resolve this situation? Dr. I was like, let me help you out. So you ain't done nothing, and you thought you was just gonna come here, and I was just gonna make this happen for you. She like, I mean, her face wanted to say hell yeah, but she knew if she said that wasn't gonna get her anywhere with Dr. Now. So Dr. Now, like, I mean, what's your dynamic? What's going on? I mean, it's me and my 3 kids, and he was like, so, I mean, your kids fat? Like, what's happening with these kids? I mean, my son, yeah, he about 400 pounds, and Dr. Now, like, damn. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just I don't really know what happened. And he was like, so what you eat? What does a day look like for you? Y'all, Stephanie went there and whitewashed that breakfast. We watched her inhale down to a couple of eggs and a few pieces of bacon. And he said, so what you drinking? She was like, little chocolate milk, orange juice. He was like, I mean, that's high calorie stuff. I mean, I didn't think milk was bad for you. Milk ain't bad for you, and I didn't think adding a little bit of chocolate was gonna hurt, bitch. Okay, Dr. Now was like, yeah, she on bullshit. So he cut all that shit because his tolerance was low that day, y'all. As was mine. He was like, this is what we gonna do. You got to put up, you got to show me something. You got to put up or shut up. So what I need you to do is I'm going to get you this information, bring this all this back up in here, read this every day, 3-4 times a day, whatever it is you need to do. But I need this to stick. It need to stick. Read, stick, and apply. I need you to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. Bring your ass back. Y'all. Steph was like, okay, yeah, I can do that. All right, cool. So stepdad was like, I mean, yeah, we finna get it. Hey, let's get it in. So you did 6, so they leave. So you got 6 coming and 6 going. That's 2.5 work weeks. So with this dude working that you got 2.5 weeks to be missing riding this bitch around. But he work it. Cause I might need to go over that too. Cause this accruing PTO situation ain't the move. So Stephanie get home. We see her ass in front of the stove cooking. What? Hold up, because I'm on another side tangent. Folks really out here can't cook. Like, y'all can't chop vegetables. You can't mince vegetables. Y'all don't know how to saute no vegetables. Y'all don't know nothing about cooking meat. Like, this shit these folk be cooking, I don't want none. Like, if I had to depend on them for food, I would probably weigh 5 pounds. Because that shit they be cooking up, I don't need it. I don't need it and I don't want it. So, she in there, I guess she was doing like an egg scrambler. That's what she called herself doing. So the stepdaddy comes in, he like, how's it been going, this, that. He was like, I mean, these are the portions you supposed to be having? She was like, well, I mean, I think so. He was like, what you mean you think so? Like, that shit ain't gonna cut it, bitch. Like, I mean, you measuring? She was like, well, I ain't got no measuring cups. The fuck you ain't got no measuring cups? Measuring cups is $1 at Dollar Tree. Well, excuse me, $1.25, my bad. 97-cent Walmart. The fuck do you mean you in this spot with 3 keys and you don't have any measuring cups? She was like, I mean, I don't have, what's the thingy, the thingy you use? He was like, the scale? She was like, yeah. He said, well, we're going to have to get you one because you're going to have to get your shit together and get on it. Now, I could look at that and tell that was way more than what Stephanie was supposed to be having for breakfast. Stepdaddy could look at that and tell that was way more than what Stephanie was supposed to be having for breakfast. He was like, look, don't add no more shit to this. So he starts sprinkling, some seeds. And he threw garlic salt up in there, little onion powder. Like, he hitting it with the heat. She Waddles back on over to the damn couch and sit down and eat. Stephanie then proceeds to talk about how she been reading a book and she ain't exactly been following it to the T, but she plans to, as time go on, become more compliant. And her goal is to be able, as far as the exercise, they say exercise 3 times a day. She's like, I'm only doing it twice a day. But my goal is to be able to walk around the block. Stephanie said she can take about 35 steps and then she got to sit down. Y'all. Stephanie got the bojangling and bullshitting and wasting up people's time and all that. So her 2 months go by. She go back to see Dr. Now. She get on the scale. Stephanie down to like 602. Now her goal was 50. You know the number after 49 and the one before 51, 50 pounds in 2 months. So they mosey on down to room 5, infamous room 5. Dr. Now comes in. He like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't understand, and I work so hard, and I this, and I that, and I woo. Dr. Now was like, bitch, I could lose 10 pounds in a week. What you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, yeah, 10 pounds, that's water weight. If you weigh 600 pounds, 10 pounds, that's literally, if you go piss 2 or 3 times, that's 10 pounds. So what Stephanie was bullshitting. Stephanie's problem was Stephanie felt like if I get up and do a little bit of exercise, because now y'all keep in mind, Stephanie said her goal was to be able to walk around the block. When that shit went off, we were still waiting for her to get down the damn street good. Let alone walking around the block. We still waiting. So Stephanie was on my damn nerves, y'all. Honey. So Stephanie and Dan, I worked so hard and I did it. He ain't done nothing. Go home, try it again, come back in 2 months. Stephanie take her ass home. Next thing we know, she talk about how she couldn't go see Dr. Now because her mama, had fibromyalgia and she ain't got it together enough to take her kids, and she can't bring the kids with her. You know what I'm saying? To take this damn 6-day trip to go see Dr. Now, so she don't go. So we see Stephanie in the car with the kids. So Stephanie, talk about how mama been sick and she basically been able to come over there and step and fetch and kiss her ass. So she been feeling some type of way that she'd have had to get up and be somewhat self-reliant. Is what happened. So she in the car with the kids, explains to them, saying, we get the granny house, y'all do your thing, but I got to call Dr. Now and this and that and the woo. So they get over to mom in them spot. She get on the FaceTime with Dr. Now. Y'all know Dr. Now. He be on that FaceTime. He be looking around. He be trying to see what be popping, who in the background, how many go down in Ayla's over there. He be trying to see if there's some food in the back. Like, is the grill going? He looking for, he looking for smoke. Like, what's happening? Stephanie gets on there and starts talking that same nonsense, that bullshit. I mean, and I've had some challenges. He's like, I've been trying to call you with problems. My phone broke and I had to get a new phone, and my mom been sick, and then I had COVID, and then I got COVID and this and that and the woo. Dr. Bell was like, all right, cool. How much you weigh? She was like, I went to the clinic you sent me to, to get weighed, and I had some good results. Dr. Bell like, oh shit, let me hear about this, because he looking at he got that look like, you don't really look like you done lost nothing, but let me see. Y'all, Stephanie said, now keep in mind, 5 months since she been in Houston. Stephanie said she was down to 530 pounds. Dr. Now was like, so it's been 5 months. That is, he was like, wait, so what's it, 600? That's roughly 50, wait. Yeah. Yeah. He was like, I said, you talking 6-7 pounds a month because it's been 5 months. He's like, bitch, that ain't nothing. What you been on? I mean, that. He was like, no. Because if I told you it was 50 pounds in 2 months and you ain't been here in 5, you should be down at least 125. At least. He was like, this is not gonna cut it. He was like, so we're gonna try this one more time. 50 pounds, 2 months, bring ass down here. Don't forget to bring your son, because now he told her to bring her son, who 13, to weigh 400 pounds with her when she come back. Which, if you ask me, is why she didn't go back. Because she didn't want to bring him up in there and Dr. Now be like, you's a shitty mama. Right? She didn't want to bother with that. So, that, for me, I think that's really why she didn't get herself together and go back. Because she, yeah, Dr. Now was going to tell her, you a shitty mama. That's what it is. So she on here boo-hooing. Here we go again. So we on with the third crack. At this 50 pounds in 2 months. She like, I'm just gonna have to tighten up. I'm just gonna have to say I'm more dedicated to them. You know how that whole spiel, all of them be talking when they be on their last leg and still trying to figure out how to do it without really doing it. Because you cannot think you can continue to eat the way you eating and throw a little bit of exercise in it, and that little bit of exercise is gonna counteract all that damn eating. That shit don't work. You can quit eating and not exercise and lose some weight, but you can't keep eating and exercise and that. No, it don't work. Don't work at all. So this time, Stephanie rose her hat. Well, this time she flew. Because Dr. Now was like, you ain't got no week to get her. Bring your punk ass now. So Stephanie and her stepdaddy get in the air. Stephanie get back to the office, y'all. This is weigh-in number 3. She had the one when she went the first time. She had the one at the clinic that Dr. Now set up, and now she back to his office for a second time, so it's the third weigh-in. Stephanie, 602 pounds. Okay, Stephanie, 2 months ago, you told me you was at 530. How the fuck are you at 602? And this is how Dr. Now was looking at her. Y'all know, I growing up, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a surgeon. And I used to sit back and wonder why I never accomplished that goal. Like, why that just never, no matter what I did, why that didn't come together for me. I now know. My mouth, because I'd have been like, bitch. I'd have come in the door. So, bitch. Okay, well, at least I'm going to get paid because, bitch, you ain't getting no surgery. Because you went from 6'11" to you say 530. You know, the clinic say something different to 602. We're going in the wrong direction. He like, I feel like you bullshitting. You don't want to do this. You keep trying to make, you know what I'm saying, this everybody else's fault when it's on you. Stepdaddy sitting there looking goofy. I keep telling y'all, he a couple eggs short of a dozen. He's sitting there looking goofy, talking about, I don't understand why the scale ain't showing, because, I mean, she's made changes in her behavior. Dr. Now was like, I don't hear about some change. Do what the hell I told you to do. So clearly, you're not doing everything I told you to do because the scale, and the scale telling me something different. Like, what is the name of the man's book is The Scale Don't Lie. People do. What else was there to say? One more time. Dr. Now was like, this it. Like, don't bring your ass here. Don't call me. Don't do nothing until you get this 50 pounds off, and you got 2 months, and I mean 2 months to do it. He said, because you ain't taking this seriously. You ain't trying to make no moves. You ain't trying to make no move to Houston. Well, I mean, it's just been a lot going on with my kids' school, and I have to make a lot of phone calls and all this to try to move. Who on the phone trying to move? Okay. Dr. Now was like, miss me with all that bullshit you slanging. Miss me, okay? 50 pounds, 2 months. Stephanie and them go home. Stephanie then proceeds to break out with the infamous Dr. Now ain't giving me no credit for all the work I done, and I just feel saying I don't understand, and why he ain't impressed with me doing nothing, and he just I don't understand, and even I've made a lot of progress, even if the scale don't show it, and I don't know what else to do, and then I don't know, I ain't gonna be able to fuck with Dr. Now no more because he ain't giving me no credit, and I. Y'all, this, okay, so y'all listen to me. We expect that from the fat motherfuckers that don't want to do no work. It was with her goofy ass. I'm just gonna put it out there. If you're watching, Stephanie, what was the mom name? Erica, Bianca, some shit. Mark, y'all some slow motherfuckers. He gets up on here talking about he proud of her and the progress she done made. So you proud that your goofy ass done rolled this big bitch to Texas twice, flew her down there once, and been dragging her ass all over town for her to lose a grand total of damn 9 pounds in a damn year. You proud. That's when I turned that shit off, y'all. I couldn't even take no more. He said he was proud, y'all. Nine. If she kept them 9 pounds off, because she probably put them back on. So she could have very well been over the 6'11" she weighed in at the first time she went there. And this motherfucker talking about he proud. So look, don't be looking for no, you know what I'm saying? Because we coming up on the end. Because I saw a commercial, Dr. Pimple Popper coming back on the beginning of April. So we get to the end of these folks and they foolishness, and we've seen one surgery. Wait. Stephanie didn't get nothing. Mark did nothing. Was it Shiree, Shanique, whatever it is, she didn't get nothing. Wes got surgery. Latanya didn't get nothing. Who came on before Latanya? Shit, I forgot. Whoever that was, they didn't get no surgery. And then Nico and Gino, so we've seen 3 surgeries. And 2 of them was in 1 episode. Y'all out here damn wasting golden opportunities. Again, I'm on a weight loss journey. I got a job and can't get these motherfuckers to pay for no surgery. Y'all over here with Dr. Now and doing nothing. It's honestly it's insulting, to people who are really trying to get themselves together. You know what I'm saying? People who have real medical issues like myself, like I don't have diabetes. I don't, you know what I'm saying, have all that shit they got going on because they fat. I got other shit, which is why I can't lose no damn weight. So, like, I got options. Either get this weight loss surgery or get my damn thyroid cut out. They're my options. And you sitting over here with Dr. Now don't want to do no work. It's fucked up, for lack of a better term. Y'all excuse me. But that's what it is. And so, again, Stephanie wasted 2 hours of our life with utter and complete foolishness and bullshit. So, we'll see what's happening this week coming up. I think this dude, I think I saw this guy, I think his name Chris, Caleb, something with a C. Anyway, he coming on, and hopefully he can get himself together, and we can, you know what I'm saying, see somebody, you know what I'm saying, do something. Because right now, the biggest champion of the season has been West. West was like, I want it off, and West put in the work, and West got it off. So, it's been a couple weeks. We need another West. So, I will be back next week with the latest update and review from My 600 Pound Life. You guys stay tuned. However you checking me out, I'm an I-78, Lady Leo Network. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.